Namaskar. Today we are discussing the part 2 of the core issues which are important to help find the opportunities in businesses. This is for the startups and this is purely a humanist perspective. In the part 1 of the core issues, we had uh, identified a lack of consideration of all the stakeholders in our businesses. We had been considering only those stakeholders who are directly connected to us, but we identified the other stakeholders who seem to be indirectly connected to us. But later on, we found that they are directly connected to us. Only thing that they are not visible as a human stakeholder. Now, today, we are further elaborating on that issue. That if you don't consider those stakeholders, then what can happen? So, the first point is that we have been penny wise and pound foolish. And why I am saying this? Because you see, when we don't consider all the stakeholders, that means we don't consider the uh, environment, the earth, as our stakeholders, then what happens is that we, while doing our business, we cause immense damage to the health of such stakeholders. And now we know that we are paying more from our teeth for the health of those stakeholders. You know that National Green Tribunal is is uh, very actively uh, participating into uh, reprimanding the industries who have not considered these as important stakeholders in their businesses. That is first point. So if we are careful, if we are smart, then while looking for opportunities in businesses, we will start considering these stakeholders also in our business. That means from the very beginning, we will consider earth or environment or the health of the society as our equal stakeholders, equal partners. That means we will start doing research on the effect of our business on the health of these stakeholders, and that will help us in spending less later or for taking corrective measures later. Now, the second point is that how this non-consideration of health of these stakeholders has caused the damage. As you can see, we have been using consumables in the market with extended shelf life, and this increase in shelf life of consumables has caused more harm to our health, to the health of the society, to the health of the environment. And such efforts in increasing the shelf life has caused centralization or globalization of the supply chain, and that in process has killed the local supply chain processes. The local businesses were flourishing earlier without putting any extra uh, uh, extra material to enhance the shelf life of the consumables. So that way, the consumables were more healthy to the human being. Now, today we are not able to do that. So if we want to improve our health, if we want to have a preventive care of our health and of the health of the society and of the health of the earth, then we have to promote local supply chain, and this will help non-addition of preservatives for increasing the shelf life of consumables. Preservatives are most dangerous for the health of the people. Yes, of course, wherever there is a urgent need, there is a emergent need, there is a danger of life, then one can do that, but not in daily consumables. Our third point is that if you see those first and second point, we it is clear that we don't care about the health of all stakeholders. And these stakeholders are part of our wealth. Because if we take care of the health of these stakeholders, then we will not have to spend much in future for the health of these stakeholders. So that way, all these stakeholders contribute to our wealth. And since these stakeholders contribute to the health of our wealth, of our business, so this should be protected and this should be in good health. Now, another point is that the intellectual property in country is not yet sufficiently monetized. We come across a number of startups who feel very happy, who are excited when their patents are granted. Yes, patent being granted is a good achievement, but it is not sufficient. We should know that the knowledge can be converted into intellectual property provided it adds to the business, it adds to the value addition to the business. And if that happens, then the other businesses will look for the licenses of our patents. And if they look for licenses of our patents, then our patents are monetized. So what does it mean? It means that we should work towards developing patents, developing our intellectual property in such a way that these knowledge contribute to our business, contribute to creating a USP of our businesses. Then only they will be sufficiently monetized. Finally, last but not the least, we have to be mindful of such issues which to look at our businesses. And this is a new perspective. Till now, we were not considering all these stakeholders, the health of the society, the health of the local supply chain businesses, the health of earth, the health of environment. And so our observation, our pursuit for the opportunities in businesses were limited. Now, when you consider these as a also as stakeholders, then the opportunities will be more. Of course, the challenges will be more, but the challenges can be overcome with our knowledge and with our pursuit. So this is what we thought, that if we want to create more opportunities, if we want to look for more opportunities, then we have to have a new perspective of looking at the businesses. So that's all in the core issues part 2. And thank you very much. We will come up with other topics for startups. So thank you again.